everybody, and welcome to the podcast. My name is Morgan. I go by Listfage on the internet.
What's up? I'm Samuel. I go by Moon.
Hey, I'm Vanessa, and I go by Queen Wavy.
And here we are for the fourth episode of the Best Podcast. Vanessa was just asking Samuel about our good friend Minecraft Steve and his recent exploits.
Yeah, so as you all may or may not know, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster is not complete yet. They are releasing DLC characters on a non-regular basis. It's been 3 months since the last announcement, and the last couple of announcements had been kind of disappointing because they were sort of first party, who really cares, that kind of thing, between the protagonist of the recent Fire Emblem game and Ramen Girl from ARMS. So, I guess people's expectations were kind of low going into this one. And then it turns out, hey, it's Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve is going to be the next Smash fighter. And that's where we are. I have not recovered. That was the most significant event that happened yesterday. And this is where we are.
Wow.
And I think we also learned some important metaphysical information about Sonic, namely that his punches can catapult Mario into Minecraft.
Yeah, we don't know the exact conditions that cause it, but there is some confluence of factors that will cause a Sonic punch to send you into the Minecraft dimension. So be on the lookout, fellas.
I think we should probably... It's got to be a Chaos Emerald ability, right? Like, it's got to be... He's trying to, like, steal some tech from Dr. Eggman. He needs some cubes. He needs some diamonds. He's got to make a diamond pickaxe to kill Dr. Robotnik for the final and last time.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. It's okay, so the idea is that it's a multi-dimensional sort of technique of his in an attempt to break through. All right, yeah, I could see that.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It was, man, that was surreal. The whole time I was watching this trailer, because it was, in a lot of ways, it was a very sort of meme-y reveal. It was kind of like, literally, when you were watching this, Minecraft Steve shows up, and then a creeper shows up behind Mario. Look out, Mario!
And then Mario fucking dies. They kill Mario.
Mario dies. Mario's dead, guys. Yeah, and the creeper blows up. It's a creeper aw man moment, and they had to have known. But I was in a call with some of the other Smash Ultimate guys in Brown Esports when this was happening, because we knew that a reveal was happening, like, at that time. And we were just in a voice chat together, and we were like, oh, who's this gonna be? Is this gonna be another Nintendo guy? Are they bringing in, I don't know. Are they bringing in freaking Dante from Devil May Cry, Crash Bandicoot? He has a game coming out, all of that. And we see Mario bust through this blocky cave wall. And then we hear skeletons in the background. We hear those zombie cave noises. And I'm like, holy cow. No way. They're actually doing this.
Probably most importantly for Vanessa is, how does Kirby change when Kirby ingests Minecraft?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
That's really important.
Yeah, no, they're doing more tomorrow. So there's gonna be like a more detailed stream from Mr. Sakurai and them, and they'll be describing the Minecraft characters in more depth. So we'll probably see what Kirby looks like. And it's entirely possible the character just drops tomorrow, and then we'll definitely have more information then. So, yeah, I'm excited. This is the most exciting Smash thing to happen in ages.
God, I also love that, like, one of the main abilities for our good little Minecraft Steve is block placing, as it should be, so you can just build a fucking house in Smash Ultimate now, which is very good.
Dude, there's so many jokes about, like, imagine you just lost the biggest set of your life and Minecraft Steve builds a penis on stage. But yeah. No, okay, so one of the things that came to mind when we were watching this was, like, aren't these too many moves? It feels like he used a lot of moves and more moves than there are slots on a character to have. So it feels like a lot of the building and mining stuff is going to be mapped to one button somehow, or there's going to be multiple things mapped to like a certain kind of move. So we'll see how it turns out. Like I said, there's going to be more information tomorrow, but this is huge. This is the first indie character to have a full character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Sans Undertale is in as a Mii costume, which doesn't really count, but it's really sick. And now we got Minecraft Steve. Like they said, the most sold video game of all time. So, well deserved, well deserved.
If Nintendo was really brave and they really believed in queer rights, they would have Minecraft Steve and Sans make out. And I'm not sure they're ready to take that step, but if they really care about gay people, that's what they should do.
you know, representation.
The G in LGBTQ stands for gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Not forget.
But yeah, from a speculation side of things, this opens all sorts of doors for indie characters and such, because yeah, this is an independent company. Obviously, like I said, it is the biggest game of all time. It is the most sold game of all time. So, like, he did have a lot of qualifications going for him, but now we know it's not just going to be these big companies, or at least not like originally large companies that are able to get their characters in. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I personally am holding out for Hollow Knight from the game Hollow Knight, because I think he'd be a really cool Smash character. But that game did only come out a few years ago, and it was by a very small company, and I don't think it sold nearly as many copies as Minecraft has. I don't think it's sold 1% of those, but...
Yeah, that might prevent something.
Mm-hmm.
That might prevent something.
Nope.
Hey!
What do you think in the trailer we did see Minecraft Steve build a minecart and then minecart his way down? Do you think that's just going to be like a slide? Like, how do you think they're going to minecart?
Oh man. So having analyzed the trailer, having watched it 15 to 20 times and having gone frame by frame on this, I think the minecart is going to be his side special attack. So it's going to be something that you hold for a certain distance, and that distance is like how long you put the tracks behind you, but there can only be so many tracks active at a certain time. And then if you jump out of it, then it becomes something that can pick up your opponent and like take them away. Because we saw Minecraft Alex do that to Donkey Kong, and that was funny.
Someone in the chat said Minecraft used to be a tiny indie game. Give it 10 years.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
you
Hollow
go.
Knight is getting a sequel spin-off thing in God knows when. I talked about Silksong before. I think it looks really fun. But also, I would like to know when it is coming out, Team Cherry. Thank you very much. Man, goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, I could take 20 to 30 minutes just talking about, yeah, I think this move is going to be that move, but it's going to be moot. We're having a stream with information about this in like just over 16 hours. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, like the team or you?
huh? No, by the guy who made it.
Oh.
He's going to be talking about the character. Yeah.
I was like, wow, that was fast.
Samuel is going to announce all of Minecraft Steve's moves. and
Oh, well,
Sakurai
I can
is
tell
just
you
gonna
right now.
have to
So
deal with it.
I can tell you right now. Yeah, he's got the Elytra wings as the little up B right there. It doesn't look like it has a hitbox, so he's just going to be zooming. I think that he's going to use the flint and steel, and he's going to put fire down in front of him, and that's his down tilt. That's his combo move. It's going to send you up. It's going to pop you up, and then he can use his axe to hit you around, because that's his up tilt and his up air.
Wow,
I don't know what the Nair is. I don't know what the neutral aerial attack is. Yeah. I mean, we saw him do a lot of moves. The only issue is, I don't know what the mining move is going to be, and I don't know what the block placing move is going to be. And we saw that he can mine different ores from the stage itself, and that's going to upgrade his weapons and stuff as the match progresses, I guess. So, how's he going to do that? There's not enough buttons on a GameCube controller for him to do all of those.
Yes, you
Yeah. There's too many. So I think they did something unique with the moveset probably, and we'll know more about that when they tell us about it.
You have to buy a fucking different controller if you want to play Minecraft, Steve. It's got
Yeah, no. No, actually, you got to play keyboard and mouse.
Keyboard and mouse
the mining, yeah.
That would be a very strange take on Smash, but I'd be kind of into it if it was just fucking side-scrolling like hack and slash. Hey, did they just make Terraria? Did Nintendo just make Terraria?
Oh God! It's Terraria.
It's Terraria. I didn't think of that before, but they did just kind of make Terraria.
One last thing I want to talk about with Minecraft, Steve. I think. Okay, two last things. They're kind of related. I think the animations are really funny to see in sort of a Smash context. People kind of talked about how it's out of place, how it doesn't really fit with the aesthetic, which I kind of agree with. And I've heard that this model of Steve is like an old model and like it's not updated graphics and stuff. So that's whatever. But like I just think it's really funny how one-to-one everything is in this game. Like it's literally a one-to-one model. The axes, the swords, all of that look the same. And then like Flint and Steel's there. So I think the animations are like because Mojang had an interview and they were talking about, man, we're going to be in Smash? That's so exciting. So I know they just went up to Sakurai and said, here is all of the assets we've ever used in our game. Please put them in somehow.
Isn't the point for the aesthetics to be like very different though? Like to be like
I don't know. Because how do you adapt Minecraft aesthetics? I feel like the aesthetic is part of it, you know?
Yeah.
So... yeah, it's just a little strange seeing this cube man next to Ball Kirby. Round ball of fun. The other part is they really put a lot of character into a literal silent protagonist. Because, like, his final smash is he launches you with a piston into a house, and, like, oh, there's creepers in there and a lot of TNT, and now the house is gonna blow up with you inside of it. And then he's outside the house chopping some food. It's so BM.
I can't believe Meta Knight's about to get fucking griefed by Minecraft.
Oh my god. So many Pikachu is gonna get griefed by a creeper. Sans Undertale's gonna get griefed by a creeper. And then his victory animation, one of the victory animations that we saw, was him building a house and walking out of it. And it's just perfect. Wow, they did this justice, and the character's not even out yet.
Excellent.
As it really should be. I mean, like, the next thing is... Wait, I was about to say that they should make, like, a Mario pack for Minecraft, but they already fucking did that, didn't they?
What now?
Isn't there, like, a Mario Minecraft pack, or did I just completely go out of my gourd?
Like a mod pack?
Yeah, I thought there was, like, an official Mario Minecraft.
Official? I don't know about official. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing Nintendo would do.
I don't know. Super Mario Mashup. Hang on.
This is exciting. If there is an official mod pack, Mario mod pack for Minecraft, that's something I gotta know about.
There was for the Wii U.
For the Wii U?
For the Wii U.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what did it look like? What was it?
It came out in 2016. I mean, it was pretty much just like it was a custom texture pack, and they like made Mario levels that you could just explore. They were like Mario builds, and made the TNT into POW blocks and shit like that.
This is real. What the heck?
Yeah. And
Super Mario Mashup Pack.
You can still
for the
get
Wii
it
U
on
edition of Minecraft.
You can still get it on the Nintendo Switch if you're really into that. For all you big Minecraft Mario fans out there.
That's crazy. That's nuts. That's legitimately cooler than most of the things that I associate with Nintendo.
Also, we forgot to say, Kenny isn't here. He is studying for a calc test. He will be back next week. Vanessa, do you want to start us out with our first like official topic now that we've talked about our Lord and Savior Minecraft Steve for 10
Yeah,
minutes?
sure. So, well, that wasn't your topic.
I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna spend the next 5 minutes thinking about a topic.
That was your topic.
Yay.
We can talk more about Minecraft Steve if y'all want to talk more
You
about
know what?
Minecraft Steve.
Come back to me later.
Okay.
We'll see what I got.
Well, I do have, I guess, official topic. I think my subject is going to be about a little bit about gamer mental health and like science research and all that fun stuff. A recent study by research group Norwegian University of Science and Technology has determined that internet gaming youth are not more prone to psychiatric disorders, despite all common belief that this was so by concerned parents and all the like. So the study is based on interviews like 702 children who were followed up with questionnaires, tests, observations, like, you know, you name it, up until they were like 16 to 17 years old, since they were 4 years old. And basically it came after there's this new diagnosis called internet gaming disorder, or IGD, which was proposed from observing youth playing so many computer games that they expected symptoms to have impact on school, work, or friendships, and that the affected child, despite knowing the problems that gaming caused, would be unable to stop. Which sound familiar, everyone? I feel like we've all probably had this disorder. If it were allowed to actually be officiated. So basically, they instead found that children mostly experience valuable mastery through gaming, and that they find friendship amongst other social togetherness. And so this is to say that gamers are not the loners that we think they are, or at least that we're not getting the full picture here. And children who game actually developed fewer symptoms of anxiety, not more, than children who didn't, and they're not more susceptible to gaming addiction if they have anxiety, depression, ADHD, etc. So thoughts here.
Well, no need to call us thoughts, Vanessa.
Well, you all are, so take it.
All I have are happy thoughts.
There you go.
I feel like
No,
it's like the common, like, you know, everyone thinks that these like kids will have psychiatric issues if when they like play games, and it's like this research study was just like, nah, bruh.
yeah, that's such an interesting study. Yeah, that's Let's Go Gamers, says Project B dev team. Let's go gamers indeed. Yeah, this is something that is such a big talking point when talking about video games, especially if your parents are concerned about your video game habit and things like that. But I think that's an interesting insight into it. I've long sort of held and believed that there is a lot of benefits to enjoying games and being able to express enjoying games with other people, because it's pretty much just another thing. It's just another thing that you do with a sort of unique request of you as a person. And listen, there's obviously a difference between being addicted to Candy Crush and all of that stuff. Like, that game's made $6 billion. Come on. It's a free game. How's it made $6 billion? I think when we talk about mental health, when we talk about addiction, when we talk about all those things, it's something that we kind of just, you know, people say stuff about it without really understanding it, without really being able to substantiate that, and just kind of speaking anecdotally, like, oh, I had a friend who had a great job, and then he lost it all because he got really into League of Legends. Come on, man. That is not representative of life as a whole. Like,
if you get really into League of Legends, you do deserve to lose your job. I'd just like to put that out there.
Yeah, I think we talk so much anecdotally, we don't really think about correlation versus causation, obviously, but also just, is this something that we can observe as a whole? Is this something that we can come up with a legitimate explanation for? Is this something that we've studied? So yeah, Vanessa, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, and they were especially interested in it because of how much more people were playing computer games with COVID. So they were like, oh, there's like they're like addicted, they're obsessed. Really, there's nothing else to do. Like, what else? I mean, like, I think there are negative health benefits.
Negative health benefits. Me too.
Negative health benefits. I think there are negative health consequences of just like sitting down for so long. And I personally, like, I wouldn't choose this life either. Like, I would not be in my dorm room probably right now, except for maybe this podcast, so maybe I would be. But I would not be in my dorm room right now if it were not, COVID-19. I'd probably be dancing with my dance team. I'd probably be, with friends doing homework or whatever. But I'm just in my room all the time, so it's like, why not just play Among Us one more time? Like, why not just do one more one more game?
Yeah, I mean, like, when I was a kid, I did have like screen time limits, and this was like a screen time limit for fucking space pinball, uh, and I think it turned out pretty okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, without the connectivity afforded by gaming, I don't think I would have survived last semester at all. Like, if I had not been able to just like play Destiny 2, play Modern Warfare with like my friends after school sometimes, like we're all holed up in our homes. And everything's a little whack right now, kind of generally. I think video games are just a wonderful escape. But what I was really interested in what you were saying, Vanessa, about like the video games did not cause like anxiety disorders, because I think a lot of video games are incredibly calming. I mean, like, we talk about Minecraft, but think about the problem solving skills and the creativity that encourages children to develop. And
Right.
have you ever felt more chill than playing Minecraft at 2 a.m.? Let's be honest.
I'm mining in the mine. I have my torches. I have my steak. I'm chilling.
Personally, playing Smash is just like, I may be screaming, but I'm screaming with joy. So
I just
You
enter a
don't know,
fugue state when I play Smash, so I don't know if it's calming or otherwise.
the Ultimate Team would always joke that you could always hear me playing Smash. It's just like in pawns, you could just hear me.
When I did walk into fonts, I would be able to like clock if you were in there playing Smash or not. I was like able to check, like, is Vanessa in here? I was like, gotcha, understand. Oh god, what was I gonna say? Completely forgotten. Never mind.
Excellent.
Oh, I remembered. We got it. For all of you audio listeners out there, and sorry for the delay in last week's podcast. That's totally my fault. Samuel has a Snorlax on his couch behind him, and it is wearing a fucking adorable hoodie. It looks very warm and very snuggly, and I have been staring at it for the entire podcast. Have been staring at you, Sam. I'm very sorry. It's just the Snorlax back there. He's very good.
Yeah, no, he's holding my hoodie for me right now. So I had my hoodie kind of draped across my couch earlier, and I have Zoom classes, and I kind of realized, dang, that looks kind of messy. Where can I put this while still having it on my couch somehow? And this guy was happy to take it off my hands.
Wow. So you said dress him up?
Yeah, his
Nice.
little arms can't really fit through the holes, but the hood part of the hoodie is just right for his head.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's so cute.
He's a fancy
Oh.
little man.
Someone in the chat says, Sam, don't tell these people about the depression of Smash and that play.
Oh my god. Just saw that, yeah. Listen, we're talking about like the pro-social behaviors of Smash, the calming or of video games, the calming nature of some of these things. Listen, Smash Online, especially if you're trying to compete and stuff in Smash Online, is so stressful because you're losing sort of the aspect of being able to respond to your opponent like as a human being who's next to you, and you can't really like tell what's going on there. And even if that's not a big part of what you do, there you've lost that presence and you're just playing with this faceless guy online. And then the other part of it is it's so stressful when you lose a match because like, oh, so this game decided to stutter all of a sudden, or the connection just got slightly bad right there, and now I can't react properly to this thing that's going on. It's a nightmare. Don't play fighting games online, kids. Don't play fighting games online. Listen, while COVID is happening, respect the laws, respect the procedures and stuff. Just stop playing fighting games. It's not worth it.
Good advice.
Well, Vanessa, what did this study use? Like any particular video games?
Not that they just generally said just. Oh, actually, give me like 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of reminds me of one of these studies that I read in one of my psych classes back when I thought I was going to be a psych major. It was talking about. I did it for my semester paper, pretty much, and it was this research paper about the impact of Grand Theft Auto versus like Tetris and stuff. So it was basically saying like, are violent video games causing violence in our people and stuff? And so like they did like Grand Theft Auto versus stuff like Tetris, stuff like puzzle games, like really non-comparable things. And it observed. So it was a critique of this paper, and I had a lot to say about it because, again, they only chose Grand Theft Auto and a puzzle game. And so they were like, yeah, wow, this guy, his brain activity was way up. He seemed a lot more juiced. He seemed a lot more aggressive. And it's like, yeah, you gave him an action game and compared it to a guy who was playing Tetris. Come on.
I get riled up when I play Tetris.
I was just about to say, I've been playing a lot of Tetris 99 lately, and I have gotten pretty aggro.
I don't listen. Tetris 99. There's a competitive aspect to that. I don't know if that's super comparable, but it was stuff like 3D chess. It was stuff like just stuff that's completely different genres. I don't think you can directly, because the point they were trying to make was that it was about the content of the games, and it's like there's zero content in Tetris. It's Tetris. Like compare at least something like Zelda versus GTA, because I know Zelda doesn't have shooting prostitutes and cops and stuff, right? So like if that's the point you want to make, compare those two, and like I feel like they wouldn't see any difference between those two things. It'd be like really minimal.
Video game studies are so interesting. Like I feel like you remember Willie Lee's little like thesis project?
Oh yeah.
He had like a thing where he was trying to see how risk adverse people were, and I was the most risk inclined.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I won $16.
Vanessa, can I tell the chat about the time you skateboarded down a hill with a coffee?
Yes.
So Vanessa and I were hanging out. We had just gotten coffee. We were walking back to go to a study space. And Vanessa has their skateboard in one hand and a really tall coffee in the other. And they say, "See you at the bottom, loser." And they hop on their skateboard and ride down a hill. And I watch from the top of the hill as Vanessa runs directly into a stone pylon and drops their coffee and spills onto the ground. And I have to spend like another 2 minutes walking down the hill to get to Vanessa.
You know what? It was worth it. It was so worth it. I felt the rush. I felt the adrenaline. It's almost like Smash, but not quite. Playing Smash is just a little bit higher than running into a storm.
I guess that's what it's all about.
So true. So what did you find in your studies?
Basically, there is no specific game, but they did specify that they were internet games. So I'm guessing it's not actually the games that we would be playing as much, but like, I don't know what specific internet games they focused on, but internet games is all they said. Yeah.
God.
I love internet gaming.
Have I talked about how my old tag was from Cool Math Games?
Please tell me.
So my tag before I went by Moon was Moon Man, but before I went by Moon Man, I went by Real Mr. Game 10, and that was what I made in 5th grade computer lab when I was playing Cool Math Games, because I was 10 years old. and
people would be in support of Cool Math Games, like the parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
I rolled with that for 8 to 9 years, and I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that my first tag was from Cool Math Games.
I love that Cool Math Games is still up. This slap.
They have new games. They keep adding new games. It's not the same Cool Math Games I remember.
Yo, you can still play Run 2 and Block Source, so I don't care what you're fucking saying. It's the same. They got Pop Tropica on there.
Pop Tropica. That was an experience. I feel like I had a Pop Tropica account with a lot of progress, and then I lost it. But I don't know if this is just like my self-perception of how much progress I had made, because I did like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid island. I did the superhero island. That was really fun. I did a poker island, or it was like gambling or something.
Huh.
It was some kind of gambling island, and I got really good at the gambling games.
Good job, Pop
And I don't remember my account information.
We gotta crack the code. We gotta go find it.
Because maybe I just cleared like 4 or 5 islands, and this is just me being really stupid or me overblowing the past. But I feel like I did a lot in Pop Tropica.
That's so fucking valid. All right. Uh, so have y'all heard about Twitch's new fun feature added soon?
No.
Nope.
So Twitch is now going to be rolling out sometime in the next few weeks a unban request feature, where if you are banned in a chat, you can send one message, you only get one, to the streamer, and to ask to get unbanned.
That's kind of cute.
That's gonna lead to some content for some people.
Please, please, let me in.
Please.
Also, okay, I'm gonna present y'all with a conspiracy theory I have that may be completely unjustified. But first, in the promotional art for this, Twitch has like a little window and it's like people asking to be unbanned, and one of them just says, "Unban me!" in all capital letters with exclamation points, which is totally how it's gonna go.
Convincing, super persuasive. When I took persuasive communication in college, that's how they said to convince people, was just caps, was just commanding language demands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Completely. All right. So have y'all heard of fucking, what was the video called? How it feels to be without your favorite streamer. Have y'all seen this yet?
No.
So it's been going around the internet. It is a 3D animated video of a little green Pepe frog, which is in this video is being called Peepo. And
naturally,
he's very cute. And it's based off of this animator's like real experience with a streamer. And basically he had sent the streamer a video, the streamer watched it, the streamer hated it, and then instantly banned him from the chat, which was kind of toxic. Like the video was just a big nose. And it was just like a 3D rendered nose that like spun. It was pretty cool. So this guy got banned, and basically the whole video is about this sad little frog being sad that he's been banned from the streamer's chat. And so he goes around, he has trouble interacting with other people because they've seen videos of him being basically banned from the chat. And he sends this streamer a message on Discord and says, "Hey, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make you laugh. Could you unban me, please?" And in this wondrous climax, the streamer unbans him, and he's able to interact with chat again.
Aww, let's go.
Let's go. Now, because this video became so popular, I think this is what made Twitch create this feature, because if people are banned now, the only way they can engage with streamers and ask to be unbanned is to like harass them on other platforms, and now they can harass them on Twitch.
I think you're
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring this up since you mentioned this topic. There's a streamer by the name of Ludwig Ogren. I don't really know how to say it, but that's his name. And he came from the Super Smash Bros. Melee community. He's been growing really fast since then. And he does this thing where every now and then he creates this Google form for people who he's banned from his chat to make one appeal to like come back, pretty much. And like it has like, why were you banned, or why do you think you were banned? Why do you think you should be unbanned? That kind of thing. And he makes really funny content out of it. And this might actually be an L for him, because I think the funniest part of the forums were like the different sort of things that they had to fill out to do it. And like now it's just going to be a standardized whatever it is from Twitch or whatever. So I think that's an L for Ludwig. That's all I'm saying.
That's funny. I need to check all these things out afterwards.
Mm-hmm. I really just want to hear like, what are y'all opinions on this? Because every single person I have banned from my Twitch chat, I never want to see again or hear from again. Like, it's mostly bots or people who have been like perversely racist. Like, in no way can I ever see myself unbanning anyone I have banned from my Twitch chat.
Well, maybe most streamers aren't like Morgan and they ban haphazardly. So maybe like by the flip of the finger, they just ban people. And so this is a good thing for those streamers, but not for you.
Yeah.
You ban with intention.
I think different streamers use it differently. I think some people use it for content pretty much, or just to be funny. Like on top of the other stuff, like they'll also ban you if they think you're annoying or if you say something that they disagree with or whatever. So, I think the ban button's used in a lot of different ways, and there are some people who this will not affect the list of banned people in their chat at all. There are some people that, like, there's going to be a couple of upset 14-year-olds that they'll finally be able to let back into the chat again.
And that's what it's all about. Those little upset 14-year-olds.
It's all the every banned person is a 14-year-old. You've heard it here first.
Just internally, just spiritually.
Spiritually.
Mentally, I am an upset 14-year-old.
Sometimes that's just how it is, I also think that, like, we talk about this every fucking week, where Twitch is like, we have a good idea, and then most people don't like it. Like, all of my streamer friends that I've been talking to online and on Twitter have really been against this. Like, your two opinions have been the first ones I've heard that were like, this is a good idea.
Well, I said it was a good idea.
Well, the way that you presented it, of it being just one message,
Yeah,
I think that's like, yeah, sure. It's, for some people, their ban lists are going to be exclusively bigoted or bots, bigoted individuals or bots. I think that there's different kinds of ban lists out there, and I think just having one shot to appeal for your unbanning, like, that's whatever. This is not a terrible thing. Most likely, more than likely, somebody's gonna find a way to abuse it, but that is not for me to think of right now. That's not for me to account for right now.
Pam said that's none of my business. That's none of my
Listen, when that happens, I'll see what my opinion should be at that time. Like, what manner of abuse it leads to. But, like, I can't account for that right now because I don't know what the loopholes are here. I don't know what could go wrong necessarily.
Well, hey, I've literally never thought about, like, the ban button in the way you describe it. Like, I've never used the ban as a bit, and I think you're right. There is some untapped bit potential with the ban button. And I have, like...
Ban me.
Well, no, I've seen some streamers who have, like, a channel points thing where you can pay, like, 5,000 channel points, and then the streamer will ban you for 10 minutes. which is good. It's a good bit.
BDSM.
God.
I mean, you're right.
That's
You're not incorrect.
Like, man.
It's like who's that Twitter girl? The financial dominance thing, but instead of actual financial dominance, it's your Twitch account's ban status from the chat dominance.
Oh my god. Disgusting. I love it.
There's got to be a way to shorten that. There's got to be a way to put that more suctically.
Hey, any BDSM fans in the chat, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Don't actually do that. We're good. Thank you very much. We appreciate y'all.
Wow.
Man,
Yeah,
this is where we are.
this is where we are.
This is good, yeah.
Man.
So what are y'all playing this week?
Well, this weekend I will be playing the fantastically designed and amazingly rated game of the Organic Chemistry Midterm Exam #1. Made by Matthew Zimp Studios.
Oh
I'm looking
God.
forward to it. This has been on my wish list for a few weeks now, and it's kind of on the indie side of things, but I think there's a lot of hype around it. It had a good Kickstarter. A lot of people pitched in, and I'm just this is gonna be great. This is gonna be so fun. Wow, I'm super excited, guys.
Hey, Godspeed. I've heard a lot of my friends use up a lot of extra lives on that exam. They saw the "You Died" screen quite a few times in that exam, so wish you the best of luck.
Oh my god, this metaphor. Every one of my extracurricular groups is playing Among Us. So like, I guess I'll be playing that game a lot, even though we've been riffing about it for like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will keep playing that game. It's like a meme now, which I like. I didn't know like the chat was gonna become such a meme, but I like it a lot.
Yeah. I had a friend who was playing Among Us in Korea, and she said that like the first 5 public lobbies that she went into one night was just a lot of people looking to pick girls up.
No.
Oh no.
And one of the usernames was like perverted bastard in Korean.
Oh my
God.
She was so upset.
Ban. There you go. Great use for the ban button.
Yeah, that's the ban button.
That sucks.
God.
What are you gonna be talking
I how would you pick someone up in Among
what's
Us?
the end game?
Yeah, they look like.
You get their Kakao Talk information, I guess. You get their Instagram, whatever.
I guess. Just post your Instagram handle in the ghost chat, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta die together. And then it's a private chat for a little bit.
Basically.
There you go.
Oh God. Well, I have been playing Star Wars Squadrons, and
I heard about that.
So I would love to say like I bought it because my paycheck came in, but no, I bought it and then I forgot my paycheck was coming in, and so my paycheck came in. So I am gonna say I bought it because my paycheck came in. That's just a lie from me to you. I bought it. It also had like a really nice preload. You're able to preload it, which I always love for a game. I have been eating that shit up. It's so much fun. Accessibility options are great. All of the so you can like customize 2 characters for like the basically good guys and bad guys, and all of the customization options are completely gender neutral, stemming from like body type, face shape, voice lines, all gender neutral. They have disabled protagonists. They have protagonists who are non-binary. So far, it's been a really great experience. With some of the voice lines feel like a little bit stilted, but the majority of them are really good. The story so far has been engaging, and I like the story campaign is like an extended tutorial, and it like pieces out all of this really complicated stuff you need to know to play the game well over a long period of time. So I don't feel like I'm being bombarded with information. It also has like a really easy story mode where it's almost like impossible to get shot down, and that goes up. It has like 4 difficulty modes. I'm playing on the second one because this game is difficult-ish. Also, there's another mode that turns off all UI elements except for the sensors on in your cockpit, which are all like totally diegetic.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that.
It's so cool because like you have like a little radar with pips on it, and all of your instruments are completely like lore friendly, so you can like check your ammo and stuff. Also, it has a really cool power routing system, so you can reroute power through engines, weapons, and shields, and then you can also route power to different areas of your shields, which is fucking dope.
That's a Star Wars classic.
Oh yeah, so you can like increase power to forward shields, rear shields, etc. Also, there are some ships that don't have shields, so you can just choose to route your power. You can give like you have the normal power routing, but then you have like a power boost thing where you can like boost power to engines or weapons for like a short period of time, and it just rips so fucking hard. The only thing I want is you cannot customize your own astromech droid, and I feel like I want to customize a baby. I want to make a little baby droid.
That's a missed opportunity.
But
yeah,
it's also like
not God's way.
Exactly. But EA has been knocking shit out of the park with Star Wars games recently, and
that's wild.
Yeah, apparently it has trouble like running on lower end systems, from what I've heard. So if you have a lower end system, maybe wait a while to pick it up on PC. But the graphics are amazing. It looks beautiful. I haven't had any problems with it yet. And I have like a very mid range system. So, I mean, It's $40. Like, if you have $40 and you love Star Wars, there is not a reason for you not to buy this game.
Nice.
Dang, that's crazy. Dude, no, I love design things like that.
Sound like
where
Austin.
Listen, me and Austin have influenced like each other speaking so much. It's kind of a problem. 'Cause, gosh. Speaking of Austin, I got him onto Hades. I've put what? I've put 60 hours into that game, something like that. And so I've won 22 out of my 70 runs, I want to say.
Wow.
And yeah.
That's a lot of runs.
Oh god, and each run is like 20 to 40 minutes, something like that. I got my first sub 20-minute run not too long ago. That was cool. That was exciting. God, it's so fun because it's like I talked about the boon system on this last podcast, and yeah, I think like when so what we've been doing, like me and my friends who play it, is like we'll share our screen and I'll be like, yeah, you should pick that one. Yeah, that one looks real cool. It's just commentary on like just picking the power-ups that you're going to the next room with, and I don't know. It brings me such a joy that I probably shouldn't be getting from such a time-consuming game, but it's so fun, man. You were talking about systems. You were talking about PCs. I actually upgraded in the PC department pretty recently, which was really cool, really fun, really exciting. I got some actual storage on this thing now. I can have more than 2 games on my computer at one time.
As long as one of those games isn't Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is now 210 gigabytes.
That is the whole system. That is the whole system. Dude, I actually started downloading Destiny 2 yesterday because my friends wanted to play it with me. Yes. And
Sam, play Destiny
I started at 9 p.m. last night. I've had it running in the background like while I've been doing other stuff all day. It's still at 90%. It's been almost a full day. It's not done. That thing is so large.
Well,
oh my god.
It's being cut by 40 gigs with the next update. So
oh my god.
And you will have to do
I probably should have just waited to the next update then.
You do have to do a fresh install. So
that's upsetting. Anywho.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have the opportunity to actually do things now. I can stream games that used to take 100% of my CPU. But the one thing that I'm really looking forward to that I've been thinking about doing for a long time, and I've never gotten around to doing it just because of the restraints of my computer, is playing the latest NBA 2K game, creating a character in the character creator who is 5'7", cannot jump, but the only thing that he does is dunk. Like, he can't shoot, he can't pass, he can't dribble. All he can do is dunk. His name will be Duncan McDuncanstein, and he will take the league by storm. And I'm looking forward to potentially sharing that journey with all of you if it so comes up.
Mm-hmm. As it should.
Nice.
Well, I think it's time for us to end a little early tonight since we are bereft of our dear Kenny. Y'all, Kenny! Also, hey, can we get some happy birthday wishes in the chat for Samuel? It was his birthday this past week. Happy birthday, Samuel. Congratulations on being a year older.
2-0! Double digits, baby!
We love to see it. Anyway, my name's Morgan. I go by Lisphage.
I'm Samuel. I go by Moon.
I'm Vanessa. I go by King Wavy.
And this has been the Best Podcast. We will see you next Friday at 6 p.m. All right. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.
Minecraft.